Welcome to Keep What You Earn, your judgment and jargon-free zone for entrepreneurs of all levels. Get ready to learn how to scale your business, save money in taxes, and create a business that grows your wealth. If it feels like the financial side of business is like eating your vegetables, well, then think of this podcast as the ranch dressing to make the process a little more enjoyable. My name is Shannon Weinstein. I'm a CPA and business owner on a mission to simplify money and empower others through knowledge. I hope this episode inspires you to take action, but remember that the information we share is for educational purposes only and is not individual tax advice. Now that we got that out of the way, let's start the show. I truly believe that one of the secrets to unlocking scalability in your business fundamentally is having some type of recurring revenue model and having a way for customers to buy from you over and over again. I believe that, you're going to burn yourself out if you're living off of a product or service that relies on a one-time sale to each customer. It's just so challenging to grow when you're spending so much time having to market and get new people to buy. And we've talked about this in prior episodes as well. And one of the things that has come up recently, and I've seen on social media, is this question around recurring versus reoccurring revenue. And what recurring revenue really is, what it isn't, and which one is better for your business. So we're going to unpack all of that today. And I wanted to start with the basic definitions. And I know you'll grasp this quickly, but I want you to remember the difference between these two things. And I want you to intentionally understand which one your business is pursuing and applying your strategy to meet that. Now, one isn't necessarily inherently better. It's going to depend on context in your business. However, I personally have a favorite that I like to see in my clients, but again, you have to cater your strategy to what it is you're looking for from your clients in terms of their pattern of buying from you. So let's just unpack the definitions and the differences for a second. Recurring revenue. Recurring revenue is the routine repurchase, like a membership or subscription from your client. So this is your predictable, your stable, your subscription, your Netflix, right? This is your, on a recurring revenue basis, I make X dollars per month from my one-on-one clients, from my group clients, from my program, from my membership. In Shannon's business, this is my CFO service and my tax strategy service. We have recurring revenue models where we collect money every single month in exchange for our services. So it's just on an auto pay in this case. Now, it doesn't have to be on auto pay for it to be recurring, but the agreement with your client should be that you will provide ongoing services at an ongoing invoicing or an ongoing rate or charge. So it's inherent that they're going to repurchase from you. And typically, what this also means is that they make one sales decision for multiple transactions. And what I mean by that is your client will enroll in some type of recurring revenue offer that you have. And by opting in one time to purchase that, you're now processing, let's say, monthly transactions. My clients sign up one time for CFO services, sign their agreement one time, and we bill them every single month. And the magic of doing that is that you don't have to ask for the purchase multiple times. I don't have to ask their permission to charge them. I don't have to ask their permission to continue. I don't have to say, do you want to buy this again? It's only good for 1 month. Like, that's annoying for a lot of customers to be like, no, keep going. Just keep going. Just keep doing your thing, Shan. I don't want to keep telling you I'm re-upping. It's the assumed continuation of your services for a fee. And I love recurring revenue models. I think that is the foundation for any successful scalable business, is having some type of recurring revenue model. Reoccurring. It's basically 2 letters of difference. Reoccurring, which again, the root of this word is the exact same. Fundamentally, they could mean the same things and they're interchanged all the time. But recurring being the assumed repurchase, reoccurring is when customers will buy multiple times from you, but not on a set interval or a routine, and it's much less predictable. I want you to think of reoccurring revenue as your upsells. I want you to think of reoccurring revenue as, when a client purchases offer 1, and then that leads to offer 2, offer 3, and offer 4. So they buy, let's just say they buy, I don't know, a bicycle right? And then they go back to the bike store to pay for the annual maintenance, the repairs. They go buy a basket, they go buy a helmet, they go buy some shoes, they go buy, grease or other supplies to maintain the bike. They buy a tire pressure thing. There's so many things that you can do there. And in that case, like a store that sells all those things could have reoccurring revenue. So it's not like you're renting the bike and paying a fee per month and leasing it. That is a different type of model. That is the recurring revenue model. Reoccurring would be you bought a bike here and you're also going to come back because we're going to send you coupons and we're going to send you promotional items and we're going to send you reminders about your maintenance or to come to get a tune up. And then you're going to come back and buy from us again. So that's a key example here of recurring versus reoccurring. And there is no bad model here. I think recurring and reoccurring are both wonderful models. And especially if you can market it properly, reoccurring can be a massive, massive growth potential for your business. The problem I'm seeing though is that people are not capturing the potential of infusing recurring or reoccurring strategy into their purchases, into their customer purchases. And what's happening is people are selling to the same customer once and then not doing any follow up, not doing any nurturing, not doing any type of extension of lifetime. And then as a result, they have to start all over again selling the bike in my example, right? Selling the bike and just selling bikes. And you have to look at the potential of, well, if someone purchased a bike, what else do they need? How else can I serve them? If 6 months after they buy a bike, I think they're going to need a tune up, can I offer that? Or can I partner with someone who offers that? And then now I can get a kickback or I can get some type of rev share from the other business or the other service provider that is doing that. And I can send my customers there. So I'm not saying you have to be completely integrated across the chain here. What I'm saying is you have to have some type of solution if you want to maximize the value of your customer. You should be able to guide them through the entire life cycle of a purchase with you, whether that be the initial purchase, the maintenance, some type of subscription model, some type of, nurturing along the way. And recurring is a great way to do that. Here's another example. I know you've been on Amazon, right? You go to Amazon and buy a product. Now, I buy these, by the way, not sponsored, not promoting the brand, but I buy these zone bars that I love to eat after a workout. So I buy these zone bars on Amazon because it's like the only place I can find them because I live in either rural Connecticut or Costa Rica and I can't find these things. So I buy them on Amazon. And what does it always say in the checkout? You can buy one, or there's another little radio button that says what? Subscribe and save. Huh. So I can actually opt into monthly deliveries of these, like 30 per month, and I don't ever have to worry about replenishing. This is a perfect example of a way that a business that has perishable product can encourage recurring revenue. And it's reoccurring if someone's going to come back every single month or every few months and buy whenever they run out. But now it is a recurring, you've converted it into recurring once you have just told the customer, hey, make this decision one time that you want to replenish automatically, and we'll take care of that for you. That is a brilliant way to convert reoccurring to recurring and to minimize the effort you have to put forth to make a sale. I think this is a brilliant model from a business standpoint. If you can take a reoccurring revenue model and somehow automate it to the point where it becomes recurring, that is really where the magic happens. And I absolutely love that approach. So if you've been confused about really recurring versus reoccurring, that is the core difference. And I truly believe that all of your revenue in your business should be one of these two things. It should be one of these two things. If you are selling to anyone and expecting them to make one purchase one time in their lifetime, and you're playing the game of just selling as many as possible one time, there's only so far that can go. There are only so many people that will buy. There's only so much audience you can tap into. And you only have so much energy to sell that many things if you're only playing the game of volume. So I would encourage you, increase your customer's lifetime value, increase your cash flow and your cash flow predictability. That will help you sleep much better at night, knowing that at a minimum, you're going to make X dollars per month if you sell nothing new. And that is a brilliant place to be in. So increase your cash flow confidence and create some type of structure where you can maintain a recurring or a reoccurring revenue model in your business. I can't believe how many episodes we've released of Keep What You Earn. There are literally hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars in tax savings contained in our episode library. And there are so many topics that we cover. To make it easier to find more of what you need right now, we actually created a custom curated playlist just for you. That's right, a playlist of value-packed episodes that you're looking for based on your goals right now in your business. Whether you're making your first sale, trying to strategize your taxes, or you're scaling your team, there is something here for everyone. Check out the podcast playlist generator now using the link in the show notes and explore your custom playlist. Thank you so much for listening. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a rating and review on your podcast platform. This small action goes a long way for podcasters to get our message heard by more business owners just like you. Be sure to check out the show notes for links to information about our guests and ways to get in touch with me. We'll see you on the next episode.